So I've stumbled across this big ancient Western red cedar, and oh, what do we have here? See all these markings on the tree here? These are claw marks from a bear marking its territory, likely a black bear, possibly a grizzly bear up this high. Oh, and then wow, there's this cavity here. This is a bear den, check it out. Oh my God, a bear. No, I'm just kidding. This is a vacant bear den, but this is a really cool thing to stumble across because most of the forest surrounding me here is either second growth or high elevation old growth that doesn't support big old trees like this, which only grow where there's a lot of water present, like right here alongside this creek. So trees like this are already rare to begin with. Now this tree is probably about 500 to 600 years old, and as Western red cedars age, their heartwood begins to rot away, which forms these hollowed out cavities in these trees, providing all sorts of critters with critical denning habitat from martens to bears. And without these trees, there are much fewer spots to establish as a home or to hibernate in all winter. Now, unfortunately, big ancient Western red cedars like this are increasingly rare these days, as most of them have already been logged, leaving little habitat left. And it's true that some of these animals can still use the stumps of these old trees for a time, but studies have shown that as these old logged out stumps rot out, there's very little habitat to replace them. See, these characteristics only begin to develop in these trees after they're about 300 to 400 years old. So even if we replant these forests and wait for them to grow to the government's own definition of an old growth forest at 250 years old, we'd still be about 150 years shy of them even starting to form habitat like this. This means that in the coming years, all this wildlife will be faced with a shortage of habitat that will increase their stress and decrease their ability to survive. And at a time when we're already facing a global biodiversity crisis, this can't be a good thing, and just further illustrates how important it is that we keep these remaining big old trees standing. For the bears, what a beauty.